Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your mid-month reading for July 2021. Be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs to get a more well-rounded perception for this general reading. And I offer an extended version to this reading for a small fee, so if that is something you're interested in, that will be in the description box below. The link will be. All right, let's go ahead and begin. We're starting out with the Four of Wands. So the middle of July, and this does feel very strongly, very close to that mid-month date. There's just a sense of things sort of coming together to a point of feeling stable, feeling like things are stable. Is just the word they keep using over and over again. It's the word that I keep hearing. So there's a sense of stability that is arising. It's not like everything's perfectly fine and everything is, you can move on. Just an overall sense that you can breathe a little bit better. You can participate in celebrations a little bit more without your mind wandering while you're there. So I'm getting a analogy of, how you might be participating in gatherings, family functions of some sort, and while you're there laughing and joking and having a good time, your mind is actually focused on something else, because there's always something on weighing heavy on your mind, because you're trying to problem solve, or you're trying to figure something out, or you're just trying to work through something. And that aspect, that overall sense, it feels like that's sort of decreasing to the point where you feel like you can be a bit more present when you are at these sorts of events and functions, and you don't have to spend so much time drawing yourself back into the present, because you keep being pulled into your thoughts and trying to problem solve and trying to figure out how to fix whatever it is that is on your mind, whatever's weighing on your mind. It's not that it's not there. It's just the situation has been stabilized to the point that it's not as much of a distraction, so that when you are participating in whatever it is that you're participating in, you can actually be a bit more present and actively there, versus being there but also mentally being elsewhere. So again, essentially situation is becoming more stabilized. That's going to make you just feel more secure as a result of it. And like I said, this feels very, very strongly, very much in the middle of the month. Like we're staying very close to that day 15 mark, give or take a couple days, obviously. And I would say for the bulk of you, it feels more so after the 15th, but it's really close to that middle of the month date specifically. Along with that, we have the Page of Rods. And I feel like as a result of this, like I said, there's an overall sense of how whatever it is that's been going on has been weighing on your mind enough that you couldn't be present at different events and functions, even if you were there physically. And as a result of whatever it is that stabilizes, however it does stabilize, a new direction is going to be taken. And again, this doesn't feel like it's for you, but it's either something that involves you or someone that you are close to that has been weighing on your mind. And because of whatever stabilization that happens regarding the situation, the scenario that has been weighing heavy on you, whatever it is that stabilizes, it's going to provide a new opening. It's a road opener is what came to mind. And they're also letting me know that if you want to assist this in any way, there is road opening work out there available for you to partake in, whether you already have something that you do for road openings, or whether or not you know someone that you trust who either does this or offers this service or product. It's definitely something that you can tap into to kind of help this along. And in the process of doing that, you actually will be able to help yourself in the process as far as making yourself feel a little bit more confident regarding the situation. So like I said, it's not so much that it feels it's you specifically, but it impacts you in a very great way that obviously it has been weighing heavy on you. So around that middle of the month, something's going to happen. The situation's going to stabilize. And as a result of that, there's going to be a road opening experience. And also along with that, you're being told that you can partake in the road opening event on a magical front, if that is something that you have a desire to do so. go ahead and research those options to partake in that. And if it hasn't happened yet, if you haven't experienced that stabilized situation yet, or if it's just beginning, but most especially if it hasn't happened, you don't have to wait for it. You're being told this is your sign right now to partake in some form of road opening work that's available to you, that you either have done before or you know is available to you, or you have even been considering. This is your sign to go do that, partake in that, buy that, participate in that, create that working, do that working. But the key turn of phrase is road opener, road opening. So whatever is going on, this is an option for you. And if you have yet to experience, or you're waiting, or you feel like it's on the cusp of changing or stabilizing and you want to give it that extra boost, that extra push, road opener is what you are being told. Participate in that, grab a hold of that, however that applies, get it. Finally, we have Damascus, self-love. All of this is leading towards just a sense of stability. There's that word again. That's the word they're giving to me again. So I'm assuming this must be something that you've been looking for, or hoping for, or yearning for, or working towards. But the sense of stability, the statement of stability, the word stability, if this is something that you have been journaling or thinking, or you've been yearning for, but the word hasn't come to mind, and now that I've said it, you're like, yes, that's what I've been looking for. It's what I've been hoping for, stability. This is definitely something that's going to be available to you. It's an energy that's heavily, heavily available to you, for you, right at that mid-month mark. And in the process of doing whatever it takes to move through this, to take advantage of the situation stabilizing, you will have the opportunity to really kind of focus on self-love. And I really do get a sense that whatever road opener, event, or purchase or working that you participate in is going to be an act of self-love. And I feel like those of you who are watching this, you know what that means. You know how that applies to you. So, I don't really need to expand on it. They're not giving me any more because I don't need to give any more, you know. So I think the takeaway essentially from this is that there is an opportunity to open some roads. So do what it takes to purchase or participate in a road opening work, or oil, or spellcraft, whatever it is. And in the process of doing that, you are actually going to be participating in an act of self-love, however that applies to you. All right, that is all I have for you, Scorpios. Hopefully the month of July really shows a sense of stabilization and a moment of opening new pathways for you. Please go ahead and make sure you check out the Sun, Moon, and Rising for a more well-rounded perspective. And the extended readings are available for a small fee, and as a link in the description box below. And hopefully this reading has been everything you were hoping for and more. And hopefully I'll see you in the month of August.